YouTube is happening. It is Tuesday, May 6th, and now we're going to move over to the NHL. There are two games on the slate today. We have game one of the Carolina-Washington series and game one of the Edmonton-Vegas series. So moving on to the next round, fun stuff ahead. NHL has been amazing playoff-wise. Just the games, the atmosphere, the endings, it's crazy. NBA's got boring blowouts in the first half, but yesterday's games were a little bit better. But NHL's it's been good. So I like that a lot of people are starting to tune into NHL more because they're hearing about how awesome it's been. So yeah, good stuff. So we're gonna look at the spreadsheet. We're gonna look at our props. We're gonna see if we can find any value out there. But first, we gotta cover what we've been taking, right? Always got to show that. I have to go back a little bit and find it. There it is. Last time we put a video out, which was a couple days ago, we took these plays here. And yesterday was these two. Bennett got 3 shots on goal at least, and the over 5.5 hit. Beautiful stuff. That was a sweep on that one. St. Louis, obviously, plus 1.5. Did Fowler not get a point? Hold on, let me look at Fowler real quick. I thought he didn't get one, but I just want to make sure I am right, because I could be wrong. You never know. So I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. And I keep a spreadsheet of everything because trying to keep track of, my God, it becomes a pain at times, let me tell you. So, well, I can't look it up anymore because St. Louis is no longer with us. So sad. So, anyways, those are the plays. If you want the plays typed out for every sport I do or access the spreadsheet so you can do your own research, all you go do is check out the HQ. There you go. So, enough of that. We've done pretty well in NHL. It's been our most profitable sport all season outside of MLS, but that's only been 1 week. So let's stop wasting time. We got these these 2 games to talk about. So let's jump to the first one right now. Okay, so we're going to make this video short. We're not going to try to hit more than 10 minutes, break all the main stuff down, make a decision. Hopefully it'll be quick. So first one we have is Carolina and Washington, and we're sitting on Carolina as a slight favorite with a 5.5 total currently. Looking over at the spreadsheet, we see the numbers, how they've been doing in the playoffs is what we care about. We like their winning streaks. We want to see good stuff overall. So top 2 defenses in the playoffs left are Carolina and Washington. They're the top 2 defenses, period, in the playoffs because 2-2 and 2-4 are pretty good for defense. Goals, they're also top 6 in offenses, which where you want to be. Good stuff. Let's look at the hits and the shots on goal. Number 1 shots on goal at 36.6 shots on goal, and they're giving up 29. So probably going to check out Carolina shots on goal prop. Got to probably do that a little bit. You can see the power play. You can see face-offs, takeaway, giveaway, penalties, everything else. The main thing is going to be probably this. We could look at points too. What are we looking at? We're sitting at a 5.5. Even the defense is still giving up a total of 4.6. So that's a 4.6 to a 7.4 range. That's a big window right there. We're right in the middle of it. I don't like that. I think we're going to focus mainly on shots on goal. So let's go look at the props, shall we? Outlier, link in the pinned comment. Click it, sign, get you a full week for free for all sports, not just one, all of them. So there you go. We have everything sorted by last 5, so we can see how the playoffs have gone, basically. Anything recent. So we want to make sure we put it on the right game, Hurricanes Caps, and we can see Strom, yes, points. He's had a point in all 5 of the last 5 and 9 out of 10 games, too. Pretty good overall. Then we have a bunch of 80s. That might be a play we take anyways because he's doing so well, but we also got to look at Carolina shots on goal, like I said. So we got to look at Sean Walker. We got to look at Jackson Blake. We definitely got to look at Logan. Absolutely look at Logan for sure. Anybody else is probably going to be a no. Nope. Okay. So first off, Strom, yeah, we probably got to take this dude. I'm probably going to take 2 plays in this one. I took 2 plays in the last series, last video for each one. I took 2 plays in the NBA one, so it just makes sense. If there's 2 good plays, I'm not going to take a play just to take a play, right? So this one, I do like this. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. I mean, that looks good. Why wouldn't we take this? I mean, the dude has been cooking, literally. Chef Strom out here. Let me make this. So we're going to go STROME over 0.5 points. 185 is juicy, I know, but guess what? It's under 200. We're cool with it. Head to head, how have we done? Yeah, he likes playing Carolina. He does pretty well. All but 1 game, he's had a point. That's all we need. So we're going to take you to get a point. Now let's go find a shot on goal. Do we want Sean? Sean is 2.2 on a 1.5. Not the best, but that's the baseline right now. Let's see if we can do better. Jackson Blake, 2.4. See, we already found somebody better. Jackson Blake is already way better when it comes to shots on goal. His 2.4 average on a 1.5, that gives us a little bit of cushion. And you can see what he's done recently, head-to-head. 3 and 5 in his last 2 games against Washington. That's good stuff. We can work with that. Good deal. So now the main thing is, does Logan just clear? 2.4 is the same. Head-to-head, though, 5 and 2. Were you 2-5? You're 3-5 in your game. So both of these games were with. Okay, these are Dallas games, so these are both sent you. So you play Washington twice since you've been with Carolina. Okay, cool. So Dallas, you didn't get much play, but here 5-2, and that was April 2nd and April 10th. You literally played them twice in the past month already, so that makes it fun. And you popped off too, so you could take either one. I feel like last 10, he's been having way more action now. I don't count none of this garbage because he didn't really play much. I count the Jersey series, obviously. This is what matters most. 2.4. Now, of this, how much is the Jersey series? 2.4. I could take either one, really. Who gets more ice time? 20.1 versus 16.7. Ooh. So you have a higher average based on how much. What's your shots on goal looking like? 7.2, 5.27. What's yours? 3.2, 7.56. That's a 4.6 shot attempts. What's your shot attempts? 4.8. So you have more attempts, less minutes. If you get more minutes, we're probably gonna be better. You're both 1.5. You're minus 175. You are minus 175. All right. I mean, you can flip a coin at this point. I'm gonna take Logan. We're gonna take old Stank here. Let's see. Over 1.5 shots on goal. That's what I'm gonna go with. I don't know. Yeah, you can take Blake, but I'm cool with the other one. We'll take Logan. Move on to the next game. Moving on, Edmonton and Vegas. This should be a fun series. Let's see. We have Vegas 132 with a 6.5 total. Let's look over to the spreadsheet and see the numbers. Number one offense is Edmonton, but one of the worst defenses is Edmonton as well. So there's 15 out of 16 teams. They're giving up 4 goals a game, but getting 4.5. Very high scoring affair. 3-3 too. So who's going to control pace? Is it going to be more towards the Edmonton lean, which means we're going to go over 6.5? Hell, because you look at this, that's a 7.5 average. That's 7.5. That's 7.2. So our window 7.2, 7.5, and we're at 6.5. Over. Simple as that. Yeah, 6.5, sure. What else we got? Shots on goal. Both of them top 4, which means lots of attempts at goals, which we want to see. I like that. Yeah, defense. So we could look at shots on goal for either team and over. I don't know who would win the game. I'm not even about to try to figure that out. They're both 7-3, both home winning streaks. Nah, not a chance. So let's go to the props. We went to pull it up, and we have very little to pick from props wise, but it's all shots on goal. That's what we want to see. So first off, we're going to take the over 6.5. We've already decided that. Let's just lock that bad boy in real quick. We just did that. Let me make you a little bit bigger. There we go. And let's see which shot on goal we got. Both teams. I'm going to open all of them and see who has the best average recently, and we'll take whoever it is of these 80%. A lot of heavy hitters in this list right here, so let's see who we got. Noah, last 5, 1.5. You're averaging 3.4 on a 1.5. That's beautiful. We love it. Even though you only have 1 against Minnesota, it's still beautiful. All this data, head-to-head, how you doing? 2.63. You're still over the 1.5. Beautiful. You clear easily. Let's see if anybody can match with you. Darnell, can you match up, good sir? 2.6, that works. Head-to-head, 2.7, still good. Not Noah good, if that makes sense. So Darnell, you're out. Sorry, buddy. You still, like, if it was a normal day and it was just you, I would take you easily. Jack, 2.5. I don't like that. You're already at 3.4. You don't qualify. Sorry. And I need, if you can't clear like Noah is on 1.5, I don't want you. Sorry. Let's look at Shay. Shay's up next. 2.8 on a 1.5. Yes, you qualify so far. Let's look at the head-to-head. Ew, no, goodbye. Ryan Nugent Hopkins is on a 2.2. Ew, no, not a chance. And then Mark Stone is 2.8, which qualifies head-to-head. 1.6 downhill slope. That's not good. So the winner of the shots on goal is going to be Noah with his beautiful last 5 of 5.2, 5.41. That works for me. So we're taking the over. We're taking Hannafin. If I could spell H-A-N-I-N-F, H-A-N-I-F-I-N. There we go. Over 1.5 shots on goal. Those are my 2 plays. Simple as that. Easy peasy. So I have 4 total plays between 2 games. Good stuff. We go back to the schedule. Simple. I told you to be quick. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We have these 2 games. Man, exciting series or good stuff overall. So I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Go check out the HQ if you want the plays typed out or the access to the spreadsheet, whatever. Outliers there for you too. Hey, whatever. Appreciate you being here. We'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday, for some more NHL. Peace.